Welcome to our channel. 90 Day Fiancé. I'm afraid Natalie Mordovtseva wants Mike Youngquist to be unhappy. Is she really that bitter? I've been watching how 90 Day Fiancé star Natalie Mordovtseva is ensuring that Mike Youngquist never gets to taste true happiness. I first saw Natalie in 90 Day Fiancé Season 7 promos. She had the most striking eyes with the blonde hair belonging to a doll. Natalie had met Mike through their mutual friends, but they couldn't have been any different from each other. I thought Mike and Natalie were the definition of opposites attract when it came to their relationship, as they had height, religious, and dietary differences. Natalie still wanted a baby with Mike even before coming to America. She conveniently forgot about it when she came to live with him in Sequim. The baby seemed to have been a storyline that Natalie created for when any of her relationships needed some drama. She even went back to Mike in the Single Life Season 4, asking him to impregnate her. Natalie is that shameless. Trish was right all along. Natalie used Mike for a green card. Natalie had thrown her engagement ring at Mike as he packed his bags at the end of the Ukraine trip in the finale. Natalie wanted nothing to do with Mike, and she even accused him of cheating during the Season 7 tell-all. Natalie claimed Mike had cheated on her. The woman was named Sarah, and Mike had stayed with her the night before Sarah's own wedding. I recall Natalie concluding that Mike and Sarah had slept together. Sarah appeared during the tell-all of Season 8 and quickly made it clear that Natalie's accusations stemmed from her own paranoia. Natalie had supposedly seen Mike shirtless on that night when she had video called him, and she could hear Sarah taking a shower in the background. Natalie and Mike were over during the Season 7 tell-all. Yet, Mike did not pull the K-1 visa application, and Natalie was granted permission to come to America. If Natalie didn't love Mike anymore, she would have decided to skip the US move, but she came anyway because it had always been about marrying an American man to Natalie. She didn't care who she was marrying. Watching Mike giving his own fiancée the cold shoulder for an entire season and refusing to return the ring to her gave me secondhand embarrassment. Natalie kept pleading to Mike for the ring. He also called off their wedding at the last minute. However, Mike made the biggest mistake of his life by marrying Natalie out of guilt just a day before her K-1 visa was about to expire. Mike had canceled his wedding because his mother, Trish, had told him to do so. Mike's mother, Trish, was very vocal about her dislike for Natalie and often expressed her frustration on the show. I recall Mike being called a mama's boy and being compared to Colt Johnson. However, Trish had a nagging feeling that Natalie was taking advantage of her son. She got her "told you so" moment when Natalie left Mike to go date other people in a different state. I agreed with Trish calling Natalie a snake because Trish believed that Natalie primarily came to America to secure a green card and had no genuine intention of building a life with Mike. Natalie found a new boyfriend. Maybe she's trying to make Mike jealous. Natalie left Mike within 3 or so months of marrying him. All that drama of wanting to marry Mike was just so she could continue to live legally in the US by becoming his wife. If I'm not wrong, Natalie never really told Mike why she was splitting with him. She was never clear about it because there was no reason for her to break up. Natalie had never had any feelings of love towards Mike. She wanted to date other people and probably find someone better to replace Mike with. So far, I have not come across any news report confirming that Natalie and Mike have been divorced. Mike let Natalie take advantage of him for all these years, but now Mike has a girlfriend he's been with for 2 years. Mike wants to marry Sarah, but can't since Natalie is still not signing the divorce papers and letting him move on. She was worried she would get kicked out of the country if she signed. The 90 Day Fiancé star's self-absorbedness will ensure that Mike never feels an iota of happiness ever, as long as she is around. 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days air Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TLC.